Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Alright, y'all, so apparently Cosmic Wonder has dropped a new video for us and for the Marvel update that MCU, you guys know MCU is planning on changing things up for the multiverse saga. And also this is for phase 7. This leads up to Avengers 5, and we might be getting Secret Wars Part 1 and Part 2. We're not sure. So and also I heard about we might be getting Black Panther 3 Doom War. Holy shit. Oh man. Be honest with you, as you guys know, Black Panther is my all-time favorite Marvel character. This is the reason why, I'm about to react to Cosmic Wonders MCU update about it. The only thing I want to doing this video for you guys, I just want to hear about Black Panther 3. Is we getting Black Panther 3 or not? So so we're gonna find out, and make sure you guys subscribe, and also go subscribe to Cosmic Wonder, and let's get it.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Cosmic Wonder. I'm Warren Thompson, and it looks like Marvel Studios might be changing up their plans for the multiverse saga even more than we thought they were going to. Some of you might have heard the discussions recently that Marvel Studios does not have a lead right now. There is no one character that is leading everybody else, or is the main character of the Marvel Cinematic Universe at this point in time. We don't have characters like Iron Man, Captain America, or Thor in the MCU right now that are the apparent leaders of the Avengers team. We really don't even have an Avengers team in the MCU right now. But right away, let me know who you think would be the leader of the current MCU and the leader of the current Avengers team, if there were one in the MCU right now. The good news about this, which we'll talk about today, is it does seem like Marvel Studios is going to be bringing back some very familiar characters for their own solo projects, including Doctor Strange, and we do have some news today about the Scarlet Witch and Black Panther 3. With reports about a new Black Panther. Not sure. And you may have heard the news recently that Secret Wars might be a part 1 and a part 2. We've been talking about that on this channel for a pretty long time now, but new reports and rumors suggest that this is indeed what could happen. However, there's a little bit of a twist to this report. Instead of splitting Secret Wars, the actual film, into 2 different parts, it sounds like Avengers 5, which was going to be called Avengers the Kang Dynasty, will simply be Secret Wars Part 1. Then the film that was simply titled Avengers Secret Wars will indeed be Secret Wars Part 2. Now that is what a lot of people have been talking about recently, but there of course is the possibility that there could be an Avengers 5 and then Secret Wars broken into 2 different parts, which I think would be the better strategy. We need a film that introduces the new Avengers team. Then we need another film that starts to really introduce the concept of the multiverse collapsing, where the Avengers lose, much like they did in Avengers Infinity War, and then they come back and then they win. And after that, the aftermath of that results in a new multiverse and a new main universe for the MCU, which would be the soft reboot that Marvel Studios is reportedly going to do after the last Secret Wars. Now here's the really cool thing about Secret Wars being broken up into 2 different parts. Marvel Studios reportedly has some pretty big plans for some projects in between Part 1 and Part 2, and they might even extend the multiverse saga into one more phase, a phase 7. And phase 7 might be very short, it might not be years and years, maybe only a few movies, but according to a recent report from MCU News and Updates, they state that the Scarlet Witch and Black Panther 3 projects will be the only films that release between Avengers Secret Wars Part 1 and 2. The Scarlet Witch film will release during Phase 7 and will adapt a huge storyline from the comics. In Black Panther 3, the mantle will be passed down to the son of a king by his aunt who came across one of her greatest villains in the comics. Now, like I mentioned, this is an MCU News and Updates account. This is a personal scoop that they are apparently reporting, so take it with a grain of salt, but this account really is on top of all the recent news that comes out. And I'm very curious if this report comes to fruition as to what the Scarlet Witch story and the Wakanda Wakanda story would be about. Now, right away, when I think about one of the greatest villains to Wakanda and Black Panther and Shuri in the comics, I immediately think Dr. Doom. Specifically, I think about Doom War. In Doom War, essentially takes control over Wakanda, and he ends up getting to the Vibranium Vault. Once he gets to the vault, he takes off with Wakanda's Vibranium, and he goes and he sets up factories around the world for the Vibranium that he stole from Wakanda. He created new Doom bots, and he created new armor for himself that allowed him to control Vibranium and metal. Because Doom was so strong, T'Challa, the Black Panther, and Shuri had to get the help of the Fantastic Four. They then decided to get the help of Deadpool and War Machine, and they launched an attack against Doom's castle in Latveria. Still, however, the only way they could actually defeat Dr. Doom was by T'Challa activating and using a device that turned all of the world's vibranium inert, meaning it didn't have its powerful properties anymore to it. Now, what's really interesting about this and this particular story is that it directly goes into Marvel's Secret Wars from 2015, because the Black Panther had no powers, no title, no vibranium, and most of the people of Wakanda believe that T'Challa had doomed them. No pun intended there. They actually believe that T'Challa doomed the entire nation because he made the vibranium inert. T'Challa would actually end up leaving Wakanda for some time, and the vibranium would remain alert until 2015's Secret Wars. And one could see how this could definitely happen in the MCU, especially with the report from Jeff Snyder stating that Marvel Studios is indeed going to be casting for Dr. Doom, and Dr. Doom will appear in the new Fantastic Four movie. And also remember, Secret Wars is going to end with a MCU reset. So if they did go down this story route, they did somewhat of a Doom War, and Doom got all of Wakanda's vibranium, and perhaps it was rendered inert, then that could be reset after Avengers Secret Wars Part 2. And I have ideas about what the Scarlet Witch's story could be. Now, when one hears a huge story from Marvel Comics about the Scarlet Witch, I think a lot of people automatically think House of M, where the Scarlet Witch completely changes reality. Now, she kind of already did that in the MCU in WandaVision. She did change her reality, bringing back Vision and her sons, and now her sons are going to be essentially reincarnated in the MCU, with one of them having a really big role to play in Agatha, the Darkhold Diaries. But Paul Bettany did confirm that he is indeed going to play Vision once more in the MCU, so we know Vision is coming back. We know her two kids are coming back, so it obviously makes sense that she would come back as well. We did a video a couple days ago about her not being dead, and all the insiders state that she is still indeed alive, and even Kevin Feige, the president of Marvel Studios, said if you look very closely before the mountain collapses on her, you can see a red light flash, which obviously is implying that she uses magic to get away, and she is not actually dead. But since obviously Avengers Secret Wars is going to do with the collapse of realities and the multiverse, it would make sense for Wanda to be there since she is a Nexus being, a person that has the power to affect the probability and the timeline of the universe that they are in. They are also a multiversal character. A Nexus being has a variant of themselves in every reality and universe, and they serve as a temporal anchor point for that reality in the multiverse. So you're obviously not going to have a Secret Wars film without the Scarlet Witch in it. Now, how will House of M tie into this or another storyline? That is unclear at the moment, but if this report holds up to be true, then we should be getting a Scarlet Witch film between Secret Wars Part 1 and Secret Wars Part 2. And it does seem like Marvel Studios may be adding some more projects to the Multiverse Saga, which is why this report says a Phase 7 could be a part of the Multiverse Saga. But considering all the delays and all of the changes that Marvel Studios has been going through, this honestly doesn't come as that big of a surprise. And the great news is, if the Scarlet Witch returns, she could be one of those leaders that we've been talking about. Because according to the Hollywood Reporter, Marvel and Disney are still searching for those lead characters. Well, we have the Scarlet Witch returning, we have Doctor Strange returning, Spider-Man, plenty of people to be the new leaders of the MCU. But again, let me know what you think in the comments down below, and let me know what you think about all this news. What storylines would you like to see for the Scarlet Witch and for Black Panther? Leave your thoughts down below. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe.
Be honest with you, I'm like 100% want to see Black Panther 3 happen, you know, with Dr. Doom in it. Cause like, you know, cause I know most of you guys want to see it as well. But right now, like, they gotta find a cast to play who's gonna play Dr. Doom. But what he said about the that storyline, I would love to see it. Be honest with you, Black Panther and Doctor Doom going at it. I would love to see that. Be honest with you, because like I said, Black Panther is my all-time favorite Marvel character. Doom War. That I ain't gonna lie, that's a badass title. That's a badass title, to be honest with you, in a good way, you know. And so we still not sure, you know, about, you know, the Secret Wars Part 1 and Part 2. Is we getting the Part 1 and Part 2? We're not sure. So we're gonna we're gonna see. We're gonna see, because it's a lot going on with Marvel right now. But I heard that they are planning to get rid of Kane again. Really? Listen, man. Like, first they literally just said that they're gonna keep Kane in the MCU for the multiverse saga, and now they want to like get rid of him again, back and forth. Like, I'm like so sick and tired of it. I'm tired of it, man. Like, cause like, and like, if they're gonna get rid of Kane, that's a waste of character. We literally just issued, they literally just introduced the character in the MCU, and from Quantumania, Ant-Man and the Wasp. Like, come on now, that's a waste of character, bro. And y'all could have kept the title of the Avengers of the Kane Dynasty. Y'all should have kept it. Bro. And now y'all want to change it to Avengers 5 and plan on like making like either like the new Avengers or Avengers Reassemble. Come on now, man. All we want is the Kane Dynasty. That's all we want, man. I even got the comic book for it. Like a big page of comic book. Like, hold on. Like, come on now. We need the Kane Dynasty movie. That's it. That is it, man. You know what I'm saying? So, like, come on, bro. Like, y'all Marvel, man, y'all need to get y'all shit together, man. Get y'all shit together. And we all want Majors back. Jonathan Majors back. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I understand that y'all like, you know, recast the King Conqueror. I understand that. I don't got no problem with that. But as for now, we all want Majors back. That's it. But without Majors, it's not the same anymore. It's not the same. The movies are not the same anymore. If y'all gonna like fuck things up like Secret Wars Part 1 and Part 2, I'm done. That's all I have to say. I'm done. Cause like, come on now. Come on. Like, that's some bullshit. Y'all, you listen, Marvel, y'all on some bullshit right now. So get your shit together. But in the case, that's it for the video for you guys. Make sure you guys follow me on social media. And what are your thoughts about Black Panther 3 and Avengers Secret Wars, what they talk about it. So yeah, hope you guys stay safe, and God bless you all. See you guys later.